This is the stage where we're too old to not know and too young to fully understand. And I think that's where the frustration comes in. Great morning, guys. Welcome to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe because every single week we're coming in with brand new exciting content and topics you do not want to miss. We're diving deep and discuss every single topic. Nothing is off the table. Nothing is off limits. This is your safe space. You can go off. It's okay. So bring your tea, bring your coffee, bring your green juice, whatever your heart desire, and take a seat because every morning is going to get deep. Let's get started. This is my first video ever and I'm excited. I've been thinking about doing this for the longest. The day I woke up and I was like, you know what? Let's get up and let's talk about this topic because it's not talked about enough. I'm in my 20s too, so I'm one of those people that feel like this, and I know that a lot of people feel the same way, and it's okay. I think there's a stigma around it where it's like you can't feel like that, like you need to figure out life, you need to know where you're going. So today we're talking about the confusing 20s and confusing early 30s, because yes, just because you're 30 in your 30s doesn't mean that you have life figured out completely. And by the way, guys, if you see me looking down a lot, it's because I do write everything that comes to my head, because I'm one of those people that if I don't write it down real quick, then I will forget everything completely. And yeah, I write everything because one, I love writing, and two, it helps me with my memory. I know that's so bad because I am 20. I'm not 20, I'm 27. Wait, no, I'm not even 27. I'm 26. What am I saying? Let's start over. I think this idea of a picture perfect life is being embedded in us, and that's not right. That isn't right, okay? Because life is not picture perfect, especially with social media. I feel like social media portrays this kind of life that is picture perfect, and I feel like that's the reason why a lot of people don't talk about it as much. Is maybe fear of judgment, maybe you don't want to seem like you're lost in life. All this extra unrealistic expectation for this age is just too much, and you shouldn't be embedded in the fact that I want to like live this lavish lifestyle and this and the third and blah blah, because eventually that's going to push you into depression. That eventually is going to put so much weight on your shoulders that you're going to feel so frustrated that you're not even going to move forward because there's just going to be so much on you. And I'm not saying that this is for everybody, because at the end of the day, everybody is different. You might be one of those people that have life figured out, you know, like even any area of your life, you're constantly going to be figuring it out. You're always going to constantly be evolving. So yes, you're always going to constantly be figuring life out. But if you're those type of people that feel like, you know, you have your life planned to the T and you have everything figured out, still life, this is still life, so anything can happen. But honestly, that's amazing, so congratulations. This is the stage where we're too old to not know and too young to fully understand. And I think that's where the frustration comes in. I think that's the frustration that comes in because you want to know everything. You want to, like, you're old enough not to have something. And it's like, like, what am I doing? What am I doing? The thing is, it's okay. It's okay if you don't know everything right now. You're not supposed to know everything right now. And 20 is still very young. Like, even myself, speaking for myself, I look at myself, I'm like, I'm too old to not understand or not know. I need to. I just need to. But then I think about it and it's like, bro, I am very young. I am young and I'm working towards something. I'm working towards becoming me, best version of myself, the woman that I always dream of, that woman that I picture in my head. Every little steps count, and that's what we miss. That's what we fail to understand, is that every little step, no matter how big how small it is, it counts towards where we want to be, to whoever we want to be. The way life is being seated, is rooted on, it's not who you really should go for. Life is just full of very selfish, materialistic, it's a crazy world right now. It's a crazy world, so we should never really go by it. You should do your own, define everything, break the law, break the rules, be you, rooted in yourself, whoever that is, okay? But look in the mirror and feel proud of who you are, and that's who you should aim for, not for whoever life is telling you to be, or this picture perfect idea that they're selling you. You know how many people have it all and aren't not happy? Materialistic things don't make you happy. Being rooted in God makes you happy. It fills you up inside. So you should be aiming, if anything, to be closer to God, and you'll find your way. It's not out of this world to be very confused in your 20s, because this is the time of confusion. This is where you're really like figuring it out, who you are, getting to know who you are for real. I think social media, it plays a big role in the whole confusing part, because it is a big part of our growth. We are growing with social media, whether we like it or not. That's why I tend to kind of like stay away from social media. I actually been staying away from social media for years now, and it has helped me a lot. There's just so much going on, and I honestly find it easier to focus on everything and focus on myself, focus on it all, when I am away from social media. This time is so crucial for you to take breaks from social media, because in your 20s you truly don't know who you really are. And I say that freely, because every single day you're going to be changing, every single day you're going to be learning, and every single day you're going to be growing. Just live day by day, and everything is gonna fall into place. Do what you love, what your heart loves, and everything is going to fall into place, okay? Look within. Try to figure out what you, the person you are, likes at that very moment. And when you follow that, then the next thing will come, and the next thing will come, and so on. Tomorrow is not promised, and yesterday is gone. So the best thing you could do is with today. I feel like a lot of people are so lonely and depressed because they don't even know. Like I said, social media plays a big part of it. If you ever feel like that, please don't hesitate. Leave a comment, write to me on my email. Like, I don't care. Reach out. I don't care. You found a friend. Hi. God is bigger than anything, okay? God can make anything happen in just a nanosecond. So don't feel like you're going to be stuck here forever, because you're not. You're going to figure it out, and life is gonna fall into place eventually. Don't give up on anything in life, even if it seems complicated, if it seems like it's impossible, you will never get it. Don't give up on it. Like I said, baby steps, little steps will always be better than no steps at all. Small progress is still progress, and eventually you're going to be exactly where you want to be. Just enjoy the journey. Journey is what makes you. The journey is what completes you. It's not the destination itself, because if that's the case, jump into it will be perfectly fine. But that's not the problem. We go through a journey, we learn in this journey, we grow in this journey, and we figure out what we want and what we don't want. So the journey is very important. The journey itself is important. So don't ever be afraid to embark on a new journey. It may lead you where you never thought possible, bigger and better than everything that you ever dreamed of. So the journey itself is beautiful. You never know who you could meet, who you might fall in love with, who you can come close to, what you can learn, what you can see, what you can discover. So don't ever be afraid, because even though it seems very scary to go into the unknown, and that's human nature to feel like that, it's still very exciting. Who cares if you fail? Who cares if you fall 10 times? That's why when we were kids we used to fall a lot, and we still got up. We still got up and we still took on the world. And we didn't care. And that's exactly how we should live life. It's okay to be a little bit lost, because you will find yourself. If you're lost, you gotta find yourself. So you eventually are going to find yourself, and that is going to be beautiful. So do not push yourself so hard. Do not punish yourself for something that eventually is gonna fall into place. Keep on moving forward. Keep on doing you. Keep doing what you love, and boom, you got it. Let your mind and your creativity just flow. Don't stop your creative flow from happening, because we are creative beings. God created us. We are his creation, but you're here to create. So don't stop your creation from happening. And if you have to write, I love writing. That's the reason why I write everything, because it's a way of me expressing myself, and that's exactly what humans should be doing, expressing themselves. So creation help us express. So if you want to draw, if you want to write, if you want to play music, if you want to dance, if you want to cook, I love cooking too. So it's another form of expression, of artistic expression. So do something, find something that can help you express yourself. That is also gonna help you figure things out and get to the bottom of things for yourself. We often tend to ignore the creative side of us, which is a big one. It's a big one. We tend to ignore the spiritual side of us, which is who we are. We are spirits living in this world, and we tend to ignore that a lot. I know I'm going like so many different ways right now, but there is just a lot in my head that I wanted to get off, because I understand that I am not the only one that sometimes feels like, what am I doing with life? And I also understand that that's okay. It's okay. Life is gonna happen regardless. As long as you're moving, as long as you're doing something, as long as you're doing what you love, everything's gonna be fine. That being said, I hope that your morning after this talk goes extremely beautiful. See you next time.